topic today for grade 9 is cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency has taken the world by storm. Some people think that it's just a bubble that's going to burst. Some think that this is the future of finance and the future of investment. Let's take the issue to our grade 9 students to debate this issue. We will see who is going to sprint for the position. Stop. So boys are going to sprint to take your position. Okay? So this is my position. Boys, you have to tell me where to stop.
Stop.
So boys think that cryptocurrency is the future of finance. So this is a positive point. You think that it's a bubble waiting to burst. Okay? So I will raise an issue, and if the issue is a positive one, the positive team is going to start. Okay, so we're not going to sprint for the start. This is the first issue, the first soft topic of our debate. So you have 30 seconds for both teams, for both sides to confer. So you can start conferring now. Alright, start.
The future doesn't wait, and neither does money. Cryptocurrency is not just a trend, it's a revolution we can't afford to ignore. A study in 2022 done by Chainalysis showed that cryptocurrency adopted over 880% growth globally in only 1 year. The world is clearly moving forward, and we can't afford to stay back.
Cryptocurrency is the future. It allows people to control their money without using traditional banks. Traditional banks have so many problems, like taking 6.3% per transaction. If you're using $100, the bank will take $6 as fees. However, on cryptocurrency, they take less than $1 and take hours, unlike banks who take 5 to 7 days.
Cryptocurrency is also great for the environment. Did you know the cryptocurrency uses renewable energy by 39 to 76%? I mean, considering that, it could probably be better in the future too, if we stick to it and upgrade it.
Now, one of the most important ethos of cryptocurrency is decentralization, which means the non-inclusion of any external parties or governmental parties in the currency, which means financial freedom and financial freedom for its users. One of cryptocurrency's biggest advantages is protection from inflation. In 2016, Venezuela suffered a hyperinflation crisis, causing people's stacks of life savings to become worthless. With Bitcoin, for example, that will never happen. There are 21 million Bitcoins in the world. That's what gives it value and will keep it protected from inflation.
In 2023, Bitcoin has raised up by 30%, then decreased by 14%, then it re-raised by 14%. Considering that being low, we're talking about $70,000 to $90,000 in margins.
Cryptocurrency is shaking up the financial world with decentralization, low transaction fees, and transparency. But it's not all blockchain bliss. With wild regulations, unclear security checks, hacks, and environmental concerns, for all the hype cryptocurrency claims to have, it seems to bring more chaos to the table than good, which is certainly a red flag to our financial systems in the future.
As the world increasingly explores digital alternatives,
you talked about how it is really easy to use, although as we really know, it is really volatile. It's easily affected by a lot of factors. So, an example of that is when China banned the use of Bitcoin or cryptocurrency all in all, the Bitcoin market's value, it crashed by 20%. Therefore, a lot of factors can make it go down easily or go up quick.
Now let's talk about the dangers lurking behind this glamorous stock revolution. Last year when Terra USD collapsed, $40 billion vanished into thin air. Life savings wiped out. Dreams destroyed. It's not just numbers. It's real people losing everything because of one bad day in the crypto market. No one would entrust their future if something so volatile. You've also talked about trading. How trading in cryptocurrency is very safe, but that is not true because cryptocurrency is highly unstable, and whether you like it or not, cryptocurrency
Also, it needs a lot of electricity and power, so it's harmful for the environment.
For example, Bitcoin, the largest cryptocurrency, uses 90% of it. 90% of the use of Bitcoin mining causes a lot of carbon footprint.
So this is a negative point. I will let the girls, okay, to elaborate on that, to debate this, and then you will respond.
Based off of what was mentioned on the board, it is really a scam and you could lose money really quickly. Because blockchain is actually, we know that blockchain is a public platform or a ledger and everyone could see the transactions, although you could put an anonymous name in there. So if you get scammed, you have no higher up or anyone to talk to, as well as you don't know who scammed you.
The inconsistent regulatory landscape creates confusion for businesses and investors. India introduced a 30% tax on cryptocurrency profits in 2022, while El Salvador became the first country to adopt Bitcoin as a legal tender. This creates confusion for both investors and small business owners. Cryptocurrency is not controlled by an actual electricity. Therefore, it's not safe. It's not safe to use on a daily basis. Also, the market volatility changes a lot and really quick. So why would you put yourself in danger and risk just to lose your whole money? As the world increasingly explores digital alternatives, it's crucial to weigh both the promise and pitfalls of cryptocurrencies. While they offer outstanding advantages, their long-term viability,
much worse than the good. The bad outweighs the good. Are you saying that it's completely fine? Are you saying that it's completely fine that cryptocurrency is you can easily commit fraud with cryptocurrency?
If you lose the password to your digital wallet, your cryptocurrency wallet, there is nowhere to turn back to. You have absolutely nowhere or no one to go to. If you lose your password, you lose everything.
Also, the data is like everyone can see your data, so why would you put yourself in danger again and just put yourself in scam?
Also, it is a hot site for criminals to do criminal transactions. They could deal drugs and sell pay money for drugs using cryptocurrency.
Time. Thank you. Start.
You speak of volatility, but you don't see the bigger picture. Imagine if every single country currency, wouldn't it become much stronger and much less volatile?
You're also speaking about the past. We're speaking about the future now. In the future, when more companies invest in crypto, it will gain trust, meaning there's going to be a little difference between sales and purchases. It's going to give crypto a stable nature.
You say that cryptocurrency is just a big fraud, but did you know that most cryptocurrencies, 80% of cryptocurrency is backed by a blockchain with an algorithm that is hard to get past and get hacked? And did you also know that cryptocurrency in other countries that have weak banks and non-trustworthy government, you can easily just use cryptocurrency to get past all of that and transfer money and keep money easily.
You're talking about volatility. Even Amazon stock market crashed early on. If you are looking for stability, there are bitcoins or cryptocurrencies that are designed to maintain their value, like stablecoins.
How dare you say it's a scam? Instead, stop wasting your time and money and invest it. Cryptocurrency is not a scam. It's backed up by blockchains and security. There's no third party or hackers. Instead, it's not gambling. You can study it and understand it. One of the biggest examples is Mr. Beast and Logan Paul. They all made their wealth and grew it up by cryptocurrency and trading.
You also talk about being scammed and how annoying it is and how fault it is. It's not my fault you fell for stupid scam. You fell for stupid scams. There are normal apps that use normal apps. They have good ratings, good downloads. It's not my fault you fell for stupid scams
We will go to the final statement. Okay?
Cryptocurrency is most certainly not the future of finance. With these wild regulations, unclear security checks, and most importantly, the environmental impact. Are we looking at a future that is going to ruin our planet, the place where we live on? Most importantly, for all the promises that crypto claims to have, these promises are most unreliable, unclear, and they
it's decentralized. Its decentralization is what causes issues. If there is no upper hand or a higher person who takes care of everything, people will lose money and they won't have anyone to ask for help.
When new cryptocurrencies like Ethereum have cut energy by 99%.
How do you say it's a scam? Like I said, it's not. It's always backed up by blockchain. Also, people nowadays can buy anything with cryptocurrency. If you want to buy a car, you can buy it in seconds. Instead, if you're going to use money, it's going to take from 2 to 5 business days to arrive. But nowadays, people are achieving their dreams by buying stuff with seconds.
Did you know that a celebrity called Snoop Dogg had a major involvement in the crypto business NFT? Now you ask yourself, how did he get so successful with the NFT business? It's because he studied it for years and years. Crypto business it's not something that's developed in one day or two. It needs years to develop. It needs studies, researches. You need to know the facts about cryptocurrency to actually be successful.